Everyone. Haven't you asked yourself what is purpose here in life? Did you ever question any struggles that ruin your day? Are you brave and strong enough to fight in any of those undying problems? Do you trust and believe yourself that you can go on through anything when you just have faith in Him? Do you believe in God? Is your life has its direction? These are the endless questions that we always ask ourselves. We never know what was destined for us. In our daily living, several of thoughts, issues, and unsolved problems that made us weak and stupid at times. How do you handle a thing that makes you feel uncomfortable despite of everything? Seriously guys, for you, what is suicide? According to Oxford Dictionary, suicide is the action of killing yourself. Why some other commit suicide? Why does one person try suicide when another person in the same harsh situation does not? Most common answers when you actually ask someone who does suicide said that they've done it just came from a thing that's hard to cope up with. And it seems that it's the only way to run out from what was going on. Adolescents nowadays is prone to doing this kind of thing. It's because maybe they cannot handle their problems properly or they do not trust themselves. They think that there's no hope. Some may feel unwanted, uninvolved, rejection, anger, ashamed, or guilty about something that may lead them to depression. Depression, it affects a person's thoughts when he or she thinks that there's no solution to certain type of problems. No other escape from emotional pain or no other way to communicate a desperate happiness. Sometimes, people experiencing depression think that they're not depressed. It is the situation that influencing them to give up. Based on my research in the internet, unfortunately, teens are high at risk to depression. That's because hormone and sleep cycles with both change dramatically during adolescence can affect mood. The good news is that depression is treatable. Most teens get better with the right help. Teens are also close to depression and suicidal if they are taking up liquors and illegal drugs. Persons who have problems are more likely to drink alcohol because they thought it is a friend. But they do not know that alcohol and some drugs have depressive effects on the brain. And it's stated there that specifically, girls attempt suicide more often than guys. But guys are more likely to use deadly weapons in committing suicide. To avoid this kind of action, cope up with your problems. Tell someone who cares about it, refresh your mind. Get yourself busy and think of a way that you might forget all of the hassles in life. And lastly, talk to God. As we grow older, we never realize first what is wrong and right. We always make decisions that sometimes leads us in a mistake. When I was young back then, I grew up in a broken family. It's really hard seeing other children with their moms with them, putting a towel in their bags, pampering them with care and love. Some little girls who wait for their father to fetch them up after school, kisses them in their foreheads at night when they're asleep. I've never experienced those things. My mom was the one who took good care of me until she died when I was in grade 3. After that, I've learned things on my own. I seek love and attention. Even my friends who I thought that will be there for me when all those times that I need them, but they also gave up on me. Because they just don't understand why. Sometimes it is not meant to understand someone, but rather to accept. It's really hard to please everyone. I almost gave up my everything. Honestly, it is more painful when I felt that I eventually lost my dad because he had replaced my mom. Things have been tough for me. And suddenly, I've met God. Everything has changed. God sent me an instrument for me to know Him. Someone shared me His words. She encouraged me to serve the Lord. I got to church, met new friends. After that, I finally understood that God is great. He loves me. That's the time I stopped doing ridiculous things. I surrender my life to Him. I know God is with me. There's nothing impossible when it comes to Him. I'm brave enough to face anything. Now, I just laugh whenever I'm stuck thinking the past. I strive harder to level up my grades. I have plans. I engrave my dreams. I can't precisely say to you guys at this moment that I've been through a lot, but I'm not the only one who's experiencing such a tough life. Some are having their biggest problems, but I guess it's just a test if our faith in Him is deep as His love for us. In life, everything has its purpose, because with that, you'll learn. I am lucky because I'm living and it's all up to me. How will I use this kind of treasure from God? Thank you.